No live stream starting soon this time around, mostly because I had my finger on the button and I was like, nah, I don't want to wait some time before I start it. Hello. We are starting, yeah. Starting the Fusion Festival today. I know it started like yesterday or the day before. I specifically didn't start it because I was waiting to do it on stream. Like from start, not from start to finish. I'm probably not gonna get all the points right now because some duels can take a long time. Luckily, this is Fusion Festival and people don't have access to Link summons or XE summons, which is what really take forever. And I guess now Synchro summons with the Soul Swords, which by the way, I'm about 50-50 and so far it's pretty good. Miguel, yes, I did see Blackwings getting support, and it makes me sad that I don't have my Blackwing deck anymore. I'm really bummed out about that, but what can you do, you know? What can you do? Okay, so as always, I will be using a cheat deck, and by cheat deck, I mean I'll be using something that's really not gonna be relying on the thing that the exhibition is relying on. I'm going to be using my good old trusty Greydle-Kaiju deck. Unfortunately, Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber is banned. It always has been for these festivals. Oh no! Skill drains at 1! No! Although, why is it not? Would it not let me save? Let me Blue Eyes and get rid of all these. Because I don't need these. The other thing is, I have no idea. I have no idea what I can use in terms of fusions. I know that there's a card that I can potentially. Let me see here. Okay, this is not me regulation. That's good. I was double checking that it was limiting skill drain to 1. So I do have to fill up a few more cards. So I'm down in 2 uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is a bummer. Because that card is really good. It's basically my Dark Hole, except I get something out of it. And I'm down a Warning Point, which is not the biggest deal in the world. I can get over that Warning Point. I can probably just add another one of these and be fine with that for a Warning Point. How are you coming to say hi? I gotta go in like 20 minutes max. I'll come back though. All right. Hello. How are you, Obito? Ahmad, hello. Get ready to face Destiny Hero, Phoenix Enforcer in every duel. Ah, dude, I eat that guy for breakfast. That people use him in every single deck now. He is not a threat to me at all. Look at the cards I have. He is not a threat to me at all. Unless I draw poorly, he is not a problem. In fact, I actively hope people summon him and what's her name, the warrior lady, because they think they're so tough, and I'm like, nah, it's Kaiju. Okay, but that said, I am missing some stuff. I guess I'll put one of these. It's been a while since I've used it, and it'll come in handy. Let me see if I have any other useful card here. It should just be this. I should be fine. The problem is, yeah, this should be fine. Let me see if I have any machine fusion stuff that I can use, because I might be able to summon some fusion stuff. How do I? It's been a while since I've played with the filter because I haven't had to. Fusion. All right, can't use you. What are you? Oh, I can't use you. Can't use you. You or you? No. Maybe no. You're an elemental hero. I would need a masked hero for that. Masked hero. As many spell trap because you control as possible. If you do, all monsters they control gain 300. I really don't need a fusion. The only potential fusion would be a cyber, like something machine or something that confuse like, oh, water monster and something else, or you know, anything like that I can do because I can kind of get away with it. Suggest using Skullmeister. It's an SR monster, prevents monster effects from the graveyard for 1 monster. But I rely on that. Would it prevent mine as well? I find it funny that when I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, the other player links like 50 summons in a row, not being able to get over it. Yeah, it's always fun when you have when you have something that people can't get over. It's always also fun when people spend like 50 summons to get 1 monster, and I'm like, no. There is a card. I'm not sure I have it, but let me check. I know it's a trap card, so let me do this. And it might be worth looking into. Like I said, I don't have it, but it might be worth using. What's it called? I think it starts with a D, but it's basically you take no battle damage essentially. And I think it's like a, I don't think it's a rare card. I know what it looks like. I just don't remember the name of it. Ooh, that could be fun. Crystal Avatar might be fun. Oh, I've never used Crystal Avatar, but I've always been tempted to do so. If you don't know, this card is basically, if someone's gonna attack you for game, you can just special summon this card with the amount of life points you have, and it's forced to attack it, and if it dies, one, you don't lose anything unless you know, they inflict effect damage, and two, they take the damage, which is nice. But it's too risky because you have to kind of have it set for attack for game, and no. Let's see. Battle damage. That's, oh, this is also a good one. When you take battle damage, you control no monsters, gain life points equal to the damage you took. If you do, special summon one token with the amount of damage you took. That's also a fun card, but it's very situational in this case. I may not use it. We'll see though. Wabaku would also be fun if it wasn't for the fact that my monsters kind of rely on getting taken out. It's kind of the point of them. Ooh, Spirit of Zoma. Inflict damage equal to the attack of the monster you destroyed. This card. Wait, what? Hold on. Special summon this card in defense position as an effective monster. If this card is summoned this way, it's destroyed by battle. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster destroyed. That might be fun. Especially when they try to take out the back row. That would be a good way to kind of just cheese it. If I'm gonna do that, then I'm going to remove Lightning Storm. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Good enough. I'll see what people are using for fusions, and maybe I'll add some fusions that'll be beneficial, but we'll see. From what I've heard, it's always the same song for this festival, so I hope we don't get sick of it. But this game has some really good songs, so we'll see. Going second, love to see it. I prefer going second. I have no problem. Well, I would say I have no problem with going first. I prefer going second. Going first is kind of a toss of a coin whether or not they have stuff that can blow up my back row, because that's usually the only way I can get away with it. I don't have to fear any special summon they do, or any fusion summon they do, because of Gamasiel. Let me know if you guys need me to move the stuff or not. No Maxi or Ash. Maxi is allowed. Maxi is allowed. I don't know about Ash. I do have a Maxi. I don't have an Ash. I don't care about Ash Blossoms. What are you? Yes. Destiny Hero Fusion. It's about to get wiped. Yeah, I don't really carry Ash Blossoms. I know it would be a good idea, but in order to really use Ash Blossom, I would have to read their card effect and kind of pick the appropriate time to use it. And I don't want to learn other people's deck enough to know exactly when to interrupt their play. I feel like that would be a hassle, and I don't want to do it. So I do have another Zombie Girl in my deck, Zombie Girl Hand Trap, but it's not Ash Blossom. It's a Ghost Sister. Ghost Sister and Spoopy Dragon. Or Spoopy Dog. I see. You have a very nice Destiny Hero, whatever his name is. It would be a real ooh, nice. It would be a real shame if actually better not do that yet. It would be a real shame if it just went away. And because it went away that way, it does not get its effect because it was not destroyed. So that's gone. Okay. And you know what? I don't like your back row. Let's get rid of it. Be gone, back row. The new animations they add. Oh, nice. The new animations they added for certain spells are really nice. I've seen the Solemn Judgment one, the Nobleman of whatever, Harpy's Feather Duster, and like one other one. I don't remember what it was. Take him downeth. Getting real sick of two Dracos. Well, this is my first battle of the festival, so I know everyone's gonna be using the Destiny hero. I've been seeing that outside of the festival too. And with that, friend, I end my turn. Psychith! I get Greydle Impact's effect. I see no extra deck, I scoop. I don't know what to put in there. I would put something in there. You know what? I should put that one card. What's that one card that you toss stuff from your extra deck and then you draw cards or something? I'll take this. Monarchs Emerge should not be allowed in these events. They did ban some cards, like, for example, Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is a card that I run 2 of. It's not in this, which sucks. If fusion, okay, you can target one effect monster in your graveyard and get to whose effect does Dasher activated? What's Dasher do? Once while this card is in your graveyard, if you draw a monster during your draw phase, you can reveal it, special summon it. This card must be in your graveyard to activate this effect. It is your turn. I think I will acquire some cards. We know he doesn't have an Ash Blossom because I used this before, and he didn't Ash Blossom it. I forget what my face down did. We did it! We brought his life points down to 0. So fast, you didn't even see it. Nice, nice. I have so many of these, you guys. Because I may not, here, let me show you guys how many I have. I may not stream this, ooh, pretty. I may not stream this game, but I do play it a lot. I play it so much. I had more than this. What the heck? I had like 10,000 something. What happened? What happened? Did they just get sent over here because I had too many? Let me check the shop real quick. Actually, you know, I should really spend some of this stuff. I don't buy cards because I just use the same deck over and over. So let me buy this. I do like this. Yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah. Acquired. Ooh, Cybernetic Successor. That might be fun later. But for now, I am gonna buy one more field because I like the. You know what? Well, I'll wait. I just recently bought that. I don't need another one. Okay, we're good. Let me get these before they run out. I don't know how much longer I have for some of these. Oh, I have. That's weird. I know I had some for May. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Right. What I was gonna look for. Special structured pack, bonus pack. Here we go. I have so many of these. 623. And then the synchro ones, oh, 20. You only get 20 of them. All right, back to the festival. Back to what we came for. Using my deck, because why would I use anything else? This event is getting dumb, so Trump of Despia. Is that the Destiny hero? Despia? Well, if you're tired of Despia, you're gonna want to stick around, because not every time, it does become a problem every now and then, but I feel like more often than not, bye. It's gone. What deck are you running? I'm running Dragon's Maids. Oh, I want to build a Dragon Maids deck so badly. I am not running a fusion deck, my friend. I have no cards in my extra deck. I end my turn. Despia. What is Despia? You use the volcano field? I like the volcano field. I like the new one too because it drops meteors. But actually dropping meteors. Okay, friend. Here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna get cards. And I'm also gonna get a butt ton of life points, depending on how much you summon. Despia Fusion. I really like Fusion Fusion decks. I might I don't know, it's just hard to get away from this deck. This deck is so fun. Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dragon. What's up? I always like seeing your name in comments because one, it reminds me of the deck that I run, because Kaiju. And two, it's just a really fun name to say. Oh, the Dark Fairies. Okay, now they're ringing a bell. Now they're ringing a bell. Okay, here's how this is gonna work, friend. Let's see. If your opponent normal special summons a monster, except during the damage step, or if your opponent's monster targets this card for attacks, you can return this card to your hand. Your opponent, then you can add a 1 beast monster. Ooh, that's not good. That's not ideal. If this card is discarded, you can target one physical card. Your opponent goes to destroy. You can only use. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that they can bounce this back to the hand because I kind of need it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tribute you so you don't bounce back. So we can't have that. Next, Greydle Impact. Good old Gator. Impact's effect to destroy Gator. Destroy Gamasiel. Nope. Now Bigfoot's mine. Whenever you're ready. Start any time now. Total faith in you. What? What? What is this? Cannot be normal summon. Monster summoned by its own effect. If a monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can pay half your life points. Special summon that this card from your hand. Cannot be targeted by effects. If this card attacks an opponent's monster during the damage step only, negate the effects of that monster while it's face up on the field. Okay. Also, its attack becomes half its original attack. Once per battle, this card battles during the damage calculation. You can make this attack equal to its highest original attack. Ooh, wow! Fancy Pants Man. Okay. I don't like using this right now. I would much rather use this later. But I might get something good out of it. So let's find out. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, that would have been useful in the other order, but whatever. You can make this attack equal to the highest original attack on the field. If it's tied, you win. Once per turn, once per battle, this card. So if I attack, it's popped, basically. I end my turn. Hey, Obito, welcome back. I've never seen someone run this card either, but like, because that's a heavy cost. What is this? If you have no spells and traps in your graveyard, draw 2 cards. Also, for the rest of the duel, after this card is activated, you cannot activate spell and trap cards except Second's Light. You must banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 1 monster from your hand, shuffle it into the deck, draw a card. You can only use it. For the rest of the duel, you can't use any more cards? That's kind of nuts. There's no reason for me not to use Threatening Roar right now, but I'm going to hold off. This card, basically, if one of your monsters gets destroyed, you can pay half your life points to special summon it. It cannot be just targeted by card effects. And I think I'm reading this correctly. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's what it does. If this card attacks an opponent's monster during the damage step, only negate the effects of that monster while this card is face up on the field. But its effects can still be activated. Also, its attack becomes half its original attack. Once per battle, if this card battles during your during damage calculation, you can make this card's attack become equal to the highest original attack. Basically, if I attacked it, it would have gained 3,000 attack points, and then I would have lost half my attack points, and then I would have died. What do? You can reveal this card to your hands and the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then if if it was a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its level times 200. Special summon this card from your hand, otherwise. Okay. I'll take 400, that's fine. That's good that that card went. That would have been bad. Super heavy samurai super run cycles light 7 runs. Ouch. Probably should have read that. Oh, that's how I keep taking damage from these. Okay. That was a good time. You don't get to attack, friend. Oh, he should have used that. He should have used that when he had the chance. I'm still nervous about this, though. Ooh. Interesting move. He's out of spells and traps he can use, though, which is nice. It's a big shield, but you can have 5 monster zones. Interesting. You did have a kaiju. That's very interesting. Owner Seal is now pointless. No, it's not. Owner Seal is very much not pointless. All right. Would you like to trade? I end my turn. Just kidding. What deck am I using? Good old Greydle-Kaijus. The most rogue deck there is. Martin-style Greydle-Kaijus, which is the only Greydle-Kaiju there is. It's basically a powerhouse burn effect deck. And he can't use spells anymore, so he has to summon a monster. He can't use the danger ones because I think he has to have more than one card in... Doesn't he? Doesn't he have to have more than one card in his hand to do the danger one? It's toxic? Yeah! It's not a perfect deck, though. But it's, you know... Nobody prepares for it. Nobody prepares for it, and to date... While I have seen like 1 or 2 people use a kaiju deck, I have never seen anyone use any sort of Greydles. I just won. Well, he's gonna have 400 life points by the end of this. By the end of my turn, because I'm about to get rid of that. I'm about to get rid of the face down. Hopefully, it's not a trap, and I'm about to get rid of Gamasiel. No, he's just thinking. Dangers can work with 1 card? Oof. I feel like he would have summoned it at this point. So it's probably not that. Either that or it is, but he doesn't want to summon it in attack mode, which is... You know. You're currently building Soul Sword, just finished the main deck, now I need the extra deck. Nice. I have faced a lot of those recently. Okay, how do I want to do this? He is going to survive 1 more turn, which I don't like. but at least we're gonna get rid of his cards. This will let me gain control of Gamasiel, which will then destroy Gamasiel, because I can only control one Kaiju unless Skill Drain is in the deck. Skill Drain is limited to 1 though, so it's not going to be on here. And then now, my friend here has 400 life points. I'm gonna hold off on Eagle. I guess I couldn't set Eagle anyway, doesn't matter. If you use the effect... What is this? Oh, Time Lords. I hate going up against them because it's a coin flip. It totally depends on the cards that I have. Oh, you have one of those too. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Cannot be destroyed by battle by card effect. You take no damage involving this card. If it's dealing bad damage, shuffle one card your opponent controls into the deck, and you do inflict damage. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's gonna get sent back into the deck after this. Inflict damage, neither player can activate cards in response to this card's activation. Once per turn during your standby phase, shuffle this card into the deck. Okay. I am gonna take his it's gonna cost a lot of life points. I am gonna take his Dogoran though. 1500 is not terrible, and I have a way to get them back later. But I don't like not having a monster card. So let's fix that. I end my turn. No, I don't, apparently. Honestly, well, nah, that's fine. That's the best choice. You can't have nice things while I'm around. Nope. You're not allowed to have nice things here. I use them. I either take them or use them. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, you might crash into me. You're either gonna crash into me or bounce me back into your hand. Either way is fine, because there's nothing you can do. I thought about running this card. Nice, nice. Sells Zamazu? Who do you think is a better villain? I don't know who Zamazu is. Saka Slight activated? What did Saka Slight do? You can banish this card from your graveyard, reveal one monster in your hand, shuffle into the deck, then draw a card. You can only use defensive Saka Slight once per turn. Yeah, that's fine. Why didn't I attack after taking the monster? Because it would have been the Time Lord guy, and he takes no damage from Time Lord cards. Coming to you live from the bathtub. Fudo. Why Spooky Dogwood? I use this card because people love to special summon, and one, it deters them from special summoning, and 2, my deck is heavily reliant on life points because I crash into my opponent's cards so often that that I need a lot of life points. And also I have a card in my deck that the more life points I have, I can afford to take more damage because I want to take damage to use that card. So like it's a very life point reliant card or deck, and she helps out a lot with it. She can also you can reveal this card from your hand, send it to the top of the then inflict 200 special summon this card from your hand, otherwise destroy this card. Oh, this is a risk. No, because it destroys this card. It's fine. Oof. However, how do you actually heal up with your Kaijus? With that card, it'll basically I gain life points anytime they summon. Is that a bathtub emoji? Kaname really has to work very, very hard on the ban list to break completely Zodiac Tri-Brigades. Yeah, those are still one of the decks I have a lot of trouble with. There are some decks that's kind of 50-50. I feel like Soul Swords are really 50-50 for me right now. Which is, I think right now, that's like the top one, right? Fine. This is a problem, though. This is a problem. Because I cannot destroy that card. Alright, I could destroy that card. Let's just hope he doesn't do anything else. Just in case. Just in case. That's a Chinese food emoji? It looks like somebody in a little container. Like that fish guy from SpongeBob, except he's brown. How much per card? Per card of what? Of Ghost Girl? Ghost Girl's cheap. Ghost Girl's super cheap. Because people don't use her. People use Ash Blossom. Alright. Oh, I don't have... That's funny. I don't have I don't have my usual my synchro cards because this is a fusion event. Soul Swords can get out Baron de Flora so fast people are gonna start cutting Nibiru after that. Yes. Luckily, she's also not that much of a problem because of my kaijus. Both her and the Destiny hero aren't that much of a big deal. But might as well get rid of this. Get him! Bite his nose off! Got him. Nice. Also nice. Guys, I had pizza for lunch. And I might have eaten too much because my stomach's starting to ache. Oh! You go first. Nice. This is a really good hand. It can still go wrong, obviously, but this is a really good hand. What do you got, friend? The only thing better would be if I had a hand trap. Discarded this. Oh, it's the Despia thing you guys are afraid of, right? Or you guys have been talking about. I won't say afraid of because I don't really know what it is. Oh, it's yeah. I remember this. Yeah, okay. You're gonna summon that fusion thing, right? That's like, hey, your opponent has to pay 600 life points to get to do a thing, right? That's what it is. Isn't that wasn't our structure deck? I have 3 of them. I bought 3 of them, but I haven't really looked into them at all. Aren't there 3 isn't there a structure deck that's this? The Albaz one? Isn't that what this is? What deck am I running? I am using a Greydle-Kaiju deck. Yes, there he is. There he is, you guys. And I have an idea. Of course, he's probably going to summon more, but... Let's see. You're about to really not like what I'm about to do, friend. You're about to hate this. Let me see if you have anything from the grave. If your opponent controls a ritual spell, I don't. I'm never gonna, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, you're about to hate this. Two cards, one of them being a monster, is never a good thing for them. Because then this happens. Mine. Go into combat. And I believe, if I read that correctly, that one guy has an effect, right? In the graveyard. So we're just gonna throw this guy down there and wait. That's good. Alba support isn't out yet. The good Alba support. Really? There's more Alba support. Wow. How much do you heal every time the effect goes off? It depends on... Uh-oh. Oof. That's the worst thing that could have done. That sucks. It depends. The amount you heal is the amount of attack that the opponent's card has. So, like, if they special summon a 3,000 attack point monster, I get 3,000 life points. And because people love the special summon, if they are really willing to special summon a lot, I just constantly get stuff, which is super nice. Okay, I shouldn't die this turn unless they're really good, but I don't know how good this deck is yet. We'll see. The Alba structure deck cards are not out yet. But wait, what? But I have 3 over there. Is there another one? Because they're hanging out over there on my desk. Only one of them's open though. Hello again, my old nemesis. That feather duster saved them. Ooh, that feather duster saved them. Yeah, I think that's game. I'll take it like a man, because it's not going to take long. Usually if I know if it's game, but they're taking their sweet time to summon over and over, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get out of here, because it takes forever. But I think this is game. That feather duster really saved them. Mirror Jade isn't out yet. If he was, a lot of people would be using Mirror Jade. The OG, that Destiny Hero card is not that big of a threat for me because of the deck that I use, but it can be a problem. Speaking of problems, hey Flemish man, how's it going? Oh, in Master Duel. Okay. Well, this would have been nice earlier, wouldn't it? Not that I can use it now. I'm pretty sure it's game, but there's a slight chance it isn't. It's probably gonna be though. Can I play Exodia? I don't want to. Like in this, I think Exodia decks, they made it to where they can't be in this, because they don't want people spamming Exodia. Luckily, the deck that I use isn't really well known. Well, ain't that convenient? Oh, it's the only one I can take. I can... Well, never mind, because he's gonna... Dang it, I can't target this. Cannot be destroyed by battle, though. Oh, that means that I only lose 500, which means I'm still in the game. Because I can't be destroyed by battle. I might set this in defense and just coast. Unless this thing can pierce, which I don't think it can. I'm just gonna wait this out. I'm just gonna hang out here. There's no way he's still gonna win. He's got way more resources than I do, and I am in dire need of life points. I need Feather Duster. I'm not too concerned about that thing. It's the fact that he Feather Dusted me first. That's the problem. Yeah, it's game. Yeah, the fact that he Feather Dusted me first is what really did it. I wish I could activate this, but I need to pay 1,000 to activate it, so it's not gonna let me. Called by the Grave. So far, success rate for this deck is also about 50-50, I think. That Feather Duster really hurt. You want to start playing this, but the descriptions are so long? That's why you should play the deck I have. Because with the deck I have, I usually don't even read the descriptions. Because the effects of my kaijus don't matter, because I never use them, because you need counters to use them, and I don't run anything, like I don't run this game in a way you can use counters. Protect me. And so you don't have to worry about your own card's effects. And the ones that I do have are very simple. It's basically, hey, if it's destroyed, do this. I see I'm playing a hero deck, probably. Do you have access to all the cards in game? Yes and no. Like, there are some cards that are not in the game yet, but all the cards that are in the game you can get. Pretty easily, too. Like, you don't like, you can summon 4 cards, like open packs for cards, and then you can dismantle cards and build other cards. So like, if you wanted a deck, a specific deck, and you just started playing the game, you can build it really, really easily. It might be a good thing I went first for this, because I know he's gonna try to summon what's his name. You want to make a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck? I love Red Eyes decks. Red Eyes decks are very burn heavy decks. I love them. And I think all of them are in game except for maybe Dragoon. I haven't seen Dragoon. And I think Dragoon is a Red Eyes card, right? I know it's a Dark Magician card, but is this card still banned, like in the TCG? Polymerization. Oh, Dragoon's in the game, it's just banned. That's right, they do have a ban list. I am sad that one of the Gandora X Dragon of Demolition is banned. I wouldn't know how to play him effectively, but I love the card. I love the Gandora archetype. There's only like 3 cards, but they're all fun. What do you do? Must fusion summon. Okay. Okay. If this card's fused special summon, you can. Okay. When this card declares an attack involving hero you control, you can target 1 card in the field. Destroy it. Alright, so this is gonna hurt, and this is gonna hurt a lot, but I think I can survive it. I think. We'll see. This is taking a while. It is. It is. The good thing about the Fusion Festival is that you're up against a lot of decks that don't take a while. But every now and then you get this. That's why I like the festivals a lot, is because all the stuff goes pretty fast. Because there's no link stuff or anything like that. That's right. Destroy it. Excellent, Smithers. Dang it. Is it you don't get a card effect off? It's you don't get a card effect off, isn't it? That's a shame. Yeah, that's game. Ugh. That's fine. And that's why we go second, you guys. That's why we go second. Stratos is the definition of an MVP, carries the whole hero's deck on his back by himself. It's good. It's a good card. Do you play with other people of your rank, or do you play with any rank? Because if it's other people of your rank, then well, let's go lower some ranks. This is a good hand. This and this is a really good combo, by the way. This one and this one? Pristine, if you can get it to go off. Because you can't always get it to go off because people are so cautious. How can someone lose in the second round? I drew a very bad first hand, to be fair. What are you? Ah, Destiny Heroes. Ooh, treasure. Okay, I know what's coming from there. I do have that. Okay. The best case scenario is I draw Kaiju in the next draw. This is an okay hand, it could be better. But we'll see what happens. Look at the little fishy. Splash. Let me see something real quick. You can destroy both one card you control. By card effect, let's see. Well, not ideal. I am curious to see if skill drain works though. But not curious enough to try. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, skill drain's not gonna work. That's fine. That's fine. I can afford losing a skill drain. It is my only skill drain, but to be fair, out of the cards that were on here, that was probably the best choice. I'm pretty safe next turn. Oh wait, I thought this pops and pops. You can destroy both one card you control, one card on the field. Oh, it destroyed by the... Let's go ahead and flip it. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I should have waited. That's fine. Oh, I should have set down Dimension Wall then. Oh well. Do you think Change of Heart will still be banned in 2022? Definitely. Yeah. Change of Heart is one of those cards that has a really powerful effect with no cost. And while there are other cards that now have that, like for a while, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was very heavy into no, you have to have a cost to activate a good effect. And then they're like, let's just throw in a Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster and all these things. And but yeah, the no, I don't think Change of Heart will ever be. Change of Heart will never be unbanned because you can just take someone's card and then use it for a link summon, use it for a tribute, use it for a fusion, use it for it's Change of Heart would be the most overpowered thing you can do. Ah, man, I regret not setting down Dimension Wall, but I'm not too broken up about it. I have an interesting hand right now. I'm taking your monies. Oh, his other side of the field doesn't do anything. Mine has a little fish. Still don't fear it. Although having two on the board is a little troublesome. You think it would be more broken than Pot of Greed? Maybe. Pot of Greed, if you limit it to one, you know, you just draw 2 cards. There are other cards that let you draw 2 cards. Yes, increase your attack. Do the maximum amount of damage. Ah, I should have set down Dimension Wall, although he would have just popped it. No, it's once per turn. He couldn't have popped it. Oh, that would have been game had I set that down. Surprise! Okay. I have pretty much a defensive wall right now, so as long as he can't destroy all of it, which there's a chance, but we'll see. What is this? During your standby phase, control get 400 attack. If a level 8 has 1 card from your opponent's hand at random. Oof! Oof! What a good card! Don't be Feather Duster. Actually, I don't want to lose any of these. Please be this. Please be the one on my field, a wall or wall of disruption. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's do a little sweepy sweep. Your opponent skips their next main phase 1? What? If you do, your opponent skips their next main phase, you gonna... Okay. I'm just not gonna read these. So whatever will happen, will happen. Could use a kaiju though. Messed up my arm at some point. I don't know if you could. I don't know if the mic can pick that up. That popping sound. Today, please. Does it ever show you if they have like a connection error in Okay. I'm gonna set this down first. Set this down second. Set this down third. And hope. If this was... Dang, if this was if that was my other card, that would have been so much better. So much better. He can do that one more time. Either way, I survive the next fight. If he destroys Wall of Disruption, then I have a chance to win this turn. If he destroys the other one, I don't. I still won't lose, but it would suck. It would be a rough coming back from. I need him to destroy this. If at all. I'd keep all of them, but that's not gonna happen. Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard. You can banish this card in your graveyard. Target 2 Destiny Hero monsters you control. Choose 1 monster. Whatever. I really hope it's not anything too serious. Oh! Oh, because he can only bring it back once. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, at this point... what do you do? You can add one hero monster from a graveyard to your hand defense. Okay, at this point... as long as he doesn't destroy them both, I should be fine. But I would really like to keep the card on the right. It's fine, it doesn't target. Okay, I specifically chose the cards that I have because they don't target, so. The more cards he summons, the... I know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to bring two of these guys back. Oh, never mind. What is this? Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. This guy gains attack equal to that. 48. 48's enough. I win. Hopefully. Does not target, friend. I win. Surprise! Guess who has another little dragon? Boom. That was a scary one. That was a scary one. Had he used that thing's effect and gotten rid of that card, I would not have won that. Well, I would not have won that turn. I wouldn't have died because I had the other one that would have lowered attacks, but I would have still taken damage, which would have sucked. What do you do again? Banish all defense position monsters they control. Useful in specific situations, but not here. Whew, that was a close one. That could have been bad. Looks like you do fight people in your own rank. Probably doesn't stray too far from your rank, which is scary because the people in my rank know what they're doing. I'm the only one who doesn't. I just kind of coast. Black hole, yes, the black. Oh, in Duel Links I haven't. I don't think I have. In this game I have. Would be a little bit better with a kaiju. They don't have a extra deck, which makes me think monarchs or time lords. What do you do? Ah, I couldn't see it. It's like, what was it? Is it like, oh hey, the stuff can't do stuff, or what is it? What are you? Ah, Draco Slayers. I was warned about you. Draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card resolve, your opponent takes no damage. During the end phase of this turn, you send the entire card into the graveyard. You can only activate 1 card demise per turn. That's a strong card. 3 cards. It's pretty good. Card Dragon, Mardra. Oh yeah, the World Legacy cards look very. They have very cool art, I think. Sometimes it looks like I'm reading something. I'm not. This will do. Watch this. Negate all dark monsters effects activated from the field or graveyard. Sure, that's fine. I don't think I have a single dark monster in my deck. Monster revival. Ooh. Well, you're stronger. Let's go with you. Please don't have a devastating trap card. That would be very bad. Finally, I play this. And then end my turn. Oh yeah, in Master Duel I have seen it. It looks cool. Hopefully we don't see it in this game, because that would be bad for me. I am close to victory. Okay. That's okay. Ash Blossom, I don't care. So he's not going to pick Ash Blossom. This makes sense. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card effect while you control, distribute summon the card to quickly you can draw from your deck to your hand. Okay. 23 though, not enough strength to beat me. Anyone but Greydle-Eagle, and if he takes out Greydle-Eagle, then that card is mine anyway, so it does not matter. Have you ever felt your shoulder when breathing? What? Hold on. And tribute summon monsters, negate the effects of all phase-up monsters on the field while those monsters are phase-up on the field. Except tribute summon monsters. Oh, that's fine. This thing, that's the other thing about skill drain and any effect thing that like negates effects. These don't get affected at all by skill drain. The only one that does is this one, and only half of its effect gets negated. Everything else just works. Skill Drain is such a good card to have in my deck. Do it, you won't! Oh, he did. Don't mind if I do. It's not on the field anymore. Which means it gets its effect. Ah, where were you earlier? Well, you don't have a hand, so I'm not going to worry about it. I should have summoned. I should have summoned. Oh, never mind. It can't be destroyed once per turn. I'll hold off on it until he potentially has a hand. What's good about this card, I only use one of her, but she's really good because anytime one of my water monsters is destroyed by battle, and I think if it's an opponent's card effect too, I can special summon her and discard one card at random from my opponent's hand. And she's good because I use so many water monsters. I don't like taking out my opponents with their own cards. Usually, if I can help it, I'll do it with my monsters, not theirs. But if it's the only thing I have... Aaron the Tragic, how's it going? Going pretty well on this end. Bro, broken bone or something so strange as that. I don't know that I've ever had a broken bone. Thank goodness. I've had a twisted ankle a few times in my life. That sucks. But I've been blessed enough to not have a broken bone. Super nice. Please go first. I don't want to go. I don't want. Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind stranger. Thank you. I have had stuff where sometimes when I breathe it hurts and then it's fine, but ooh, this is not a good hand. This is a pretty bad hand. Dimension Wall Mahama is a good thing, but okay. Oof. This is a rough hand. The feather duster is nice to have for... Oh, interesting. I guess it would, I don't have that. Oh, that... That's funny. Yeah, I don't have that. Nice try, friend. I don't carry that card in my deck, and you just destroyed your own. I have no need for it. That's a coward's way out. What deck am I using? I'm a fan of the weather monsters when I play. Ooh, the weather stuff has cool cool art, I think. I am using a Greydle-Kaiju burn deck. Speaking of which, let's start burning some folks, shall we? This is mine now. I hope he somehow negates it, because I have another one. It'd be really funny. Boom. I end my turn. Ooh, Shadal is also a bad thing because of this. This will give me an extra 2k if they try to use the Shadal. Or that could happen, and I could just win. Never had a broken bone too, though I had a twisted ankle. I twisted my ankle twice when I was a kid. Once when I was running and I tripped on a carpet. Which is like the lamest thing ever. And then another time when when my cousins and I were seeing who could jump off the highest step on their staircase. And I won. But at what cost? And then the last time I did it was, like, it was last year. We went on this, like, laser... Or the IR gunfight thing our company had, and I messed up my ankle. Took a while to heal. Okay, this is a doable hand. Not the best, but it's fine. What are you? Okay. Why am I using Greydles with Kaijus? Do Greydles have something to help with Kaijus, or is it just cancers? That's weird. Up to 2. It's an interesting... Is he just milling his deck? No, the reason I'm using Greydles with Kaiju is because Greydles have the ability... Fusion summon 1 thunder, that'll do. Greydles have the ability that if they get destroyed by battle, you get to take one of your opponent's cards. Like, you get to take one of their monsters. And depending on the Greydle, it also has a... If it's destroyed by either monster, trap, or spell effect. But if they all get destroyed by battle, I get that effect either way. And the Kaijus, basically, I contribute their stuff to summon a Kaiju to their field. And then if I attack my Greydle into it and destroy my Greydle, I get to take my Kaiju back. So I basically just get a free Kaiju. Well, not free. It costs me life points. But that's why I do it. It's also helpful because, you know, if they attack with something that can be taken, I take it. And if I set it face down on the field, they have to really think about how they're going to destroy it, because it could be, depending on how they destroy it, I can take one of their things as well. For example, actually, it wouldn't be beneficial to do it now. I mean, I'm still going to take this, but it wouldn't be beneficial to use my... my Greydle's effect now. But hypothetically, I could do that. I'm not gonna special summon, you goof. That's all I need. And the good thing about Owner's Seal as well is that if a Greydle is attached to one of their cards and I use Owner's Seal, it goes back to them for a half a second, and then it comes back to me because it's still attached. The good thing about having Skill Drain in this deck is that Greydles aren't really affected by Skill Drain because their effect goes off when they're in the grave, not when they're on the field. And Kaijus, if Skill Drain's on the field, you can... what do I have down here? Dang it. If Kaijus are on the field and Skill Drain is active, their effect of you can only control one Kaiju is gone. So you can just you can control all the Kaijus you want. There's some pretty fun combos with this deck. You can have a Skill Drain active, use Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber while you have Greydle Alligator on the field. You clear the entire board of monsters, and then you get 2 Greydles on your side of the field. Or 2 Kaijus on your side of the field. It's hard to pull off that combo because you need 3 cards to do it, and you need them to not be interrupted. Like, you need a Skill Drain active, and need to have Gator while you have Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber. But it's doable. Since when do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time. I don't stream it often, but I play it a lot. And it's kind of like a two-sided, you know, if I don't get you with a Greydle, I get you with a Kaiju kind of thing. Hello, Korean Zombie. I like the name. I forget what you do. Okay, when Thunder Monster's effect is activated from the hand, you can destroy 1 card in the field. That's fine. Banish 2 cards from the graveyard instead. Okay, it's gonna be destroyed. Oh, I can see where this is going. You are not gonna like what you're about to do, friend. You just made a terrible mistake. People don't read. Unless he has a way around it. He has a way around it. Dang it. That sucks. That's gonna hurt. I take it back. I'm sorry, level 2. Sakana no something. I assumed you didn't know how to read. I take it back. Do you play the TCG format? We have some places around town that do, but I don't myself. Not that I can't, I just... I set 1 monster face down, because this thing will still negate it if I try it. Target monster will banish until the end of the next turn, yeah. And then... set that, and end my turn. Have I built a Dragon Maid deck? I do really like the Dragon Maid deck, and I think it's a really good deck. I haven't gone around to it. I need to though, because it's fun. It's a fun deck to use. This is going to be interesting. One of your banished. Okay, you don't have any banished. Discard it, but... oh, okay. Is he going for back row? He's gonna go for back row, probably. The fact that you can do that whenever is super good. I don't know that he has a way to destroy my cards without the monster effect, which might be good. Today, please? Is the twin-headed one? Can the twin-headed one negate? If so, then I've died. Oh, Thunder Dragon Colossus, not the twin-headed one. Cards cannot be added from the main to. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That gets destroyed. You're gonna go for this. Perfectly understandable. Here's the thing. Is it till the end of your opponent's turn or next turn? Because I guess we'll find out. You can't hide. Cannot be added. Okay, if this card will be destroyed by battle of a card, you can banish one thunder monster from your graveyard instead. And when it activates an effect, if a thunder monster activates an effect, it's not a thunder monster. Ooh, I forgot I had you. Oh, you could be fun. I forgot I added you. Okay. Okay. We'll see where it goes. The good thing is, his own card is gonna really hurt him now. Because this is whenever a Thunder Monster activates its effect. Destroyed by battle. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. What does Thundercat here do? You can discard this card, add it to your hand, one Thunder Dragon. Is this once per turn? When Thunder Monsters... Yep. It's not once per turn. Let's get rid of this. Although this can stop itself from getting rid of. Although you would have to banish a monster, which you have no shortage of. Let's get rid of a monster. It's still concerning? Oh, right, it's gonna get this thing back. It's still concerning because you can still summon it and then just crash. Although if it's gonna be destroyed, I can just vanish. I'm gonna go ahead and summon this. Just in case. Just so I have a defense. I don't have nearly as many monsters as he does. Banish 2 cards from the graveyard instead. That's good. Oh, and he's getting rid of his grave. Okay. This will be interesting. I think he's forcing me to use this. But I don't really care. I don't really care if he gets another Thunder Dragon. I do care if he uses that, which means I get to now use that. And I don't think he can... Oh! Oh, please tell me he can't chain to himself. Let's get rid of you and you. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. How do I cancel? No! Oh, well. I just gave him his monster back. Oof. I just saved his own monster. He's about to get that back. Yeah, that's game. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I'll let him have it because it's a long duel. I won't surrender. I won't be a little quitter about it. What's your favorite type extra deck monster? Mine's gotta be Link Summons, to be honest. I think I'm partial to Synchro. I like Synchro monsters. Plus, I think they look the coolest. Not bad, not bad. I usually do pretty well against that Thunder Dragon deck, but I misplayed at the last minute there. I should have popped off its own monster. Although I don't think that would have made a difference. Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have. I could no. Well, no, it wouldn't have. Thoughts on the new banner of BBS? I think it's interesting we're getting another Baragan so quickly. I don't mind because it's not the first time we get 2 characters that fast in a row. But yeah, I think it's skippable. The human killer is going to be interesting for sure. I think it's skippable though. I think it's like save your orbs for whatever is coming next. I'm more excited for the what's it called? Solemn? Yeah. I'm more excited for the oh, I can already see how this is going. I'm more excited for the resurrected characters coming out. Yeah, I am excited for that guy being a 5-star finally. Unfortunately, he's got a bad killer. But fortunately, even with the bad killer, he's got like 100 up before Flurry. Which is crazy. Plus, it looks like they're going to try to start leaning into humans being enemies more often. Which is nice. Okay, that is Solemn Warning in there. I know what he's going to use Solemn Warning on. He's going to use Solemn Warning on Greydle-Eagle. When I activate my effect to steal my Kaiju back. The thing he doesn't know is that I have Cataclysmic, whatever her name is. And when she's also stronger than Gamma Ciel. So, he's going to negate the activation of this. Which is fine, because it's going to cost him half his life points. Oh wait, is it when a... Did he not put down Solemn? Interesting. Oh, nice. You love to get rid of the Feather Duster. Nice. Finally, I set 1 card face down and end my turn. Okay, right now I have the potential in his next turn to deal 2,000 damage via activate from the Graver hand, which I don't think this deck activates from the hand. I could be wrong though. That's Solemn. Oh yeah, no, for Senkaimon, if you can't beat it, he's definitely worth it. And who knows what the future Senkaimons will hold as well. Yeah, resurrections will happen really soon, if I had to guess. This, oh, interesting. That's an interesting effect. I might need, what's her name? Or... I might need my eagle back, so I won't summon Slime. Human killer and follow-up wasn't a coincidence. Hey man, that makes sense. Those guys hit hard. There's a new Baragan coming out. A new Baragan Raisin Brand, whatever his name is. Perfect. You love to see it. Chef's kiss. Please attack. I dare you. Yes, dude. Nell, Noitora, and Xylopro. Finally. And honestly, I'm glad they didn't do it last year, because last year they probably wouldn't have gotten, or Nell probably wouldn't have gotten Flurry. This year she will be. No Bruiser, which sucks, but is also fine because she has, I win. It's also fine because she has, what's it called? A 25% Nad Link and a 30% or 24% low stamina damage. So it can be pretty good. I do wish the low stamina took effect like 50% health instead of the what is essentially like a third. But what can you do? What's bad about OP premium units? Nothing. There's plenty of OP premium units. 6th anniversary Aizen is premium. Oh man, I really should get this mat. This is such a cool play mat. Plus the craters impacting looks so cool. This is a horrendous hand. Wow, this is awful. It's weird. I don't like any, like, the sleeves in the game are cool. Like, that's art of the sleeves is cool. I still think the regular sleeve looks better than any other sleeve in the game. Or the regular card looks better than any sleeve in the game. It's just like a giant portal. What's not to like? And it doesn't have the word Yu-Gi-Oh stamped on it, which is nice. Should I turn up the game music? 23. I gotta remember to put it down to 23 again. But the game music is good. I just realized you guys haven't been able to hear it. Or were able to hear it, but it was really quiet. If I get a Kaiju in my next draw, then this is a decent hand. It's still not great. I guess I can take Stratos. Worst Kaiju I could have gotten, but it'll do. One of my favorite things, this is weird, that I like about the actual show Yu-Gi-Oh, even though it's ridiculous. Oh, the critter looks so cool! Was all the, like, the fact that they're playing a card game, but they're saying all these serious sounding things. Also, Kaiba's, like, weird hand thing that's very impractical that he does. If he has a Feather Duster, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble either way. That was not a good hand. The only way this is good is if like my next draw is really good and what he has sucks. Otherwise, I'm just in trouble. After seeing you sack their monsters and bring it yourself is funny. This is a very fun deck. You can get like what just happened where you don't get a really good hand. This is a decent hand because I drew a Kaiju. If I hadn't, I would have been in trouble. But yeah, this is a very, very, very fun deck. If you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh because you don't like how long it takes to do your turn and you don't like reading and all that, I highly recommend this deck. You don't need to read jack. I mean, you do, obviously. You need to read, like, you know, to get the most out of stuff and to make sure you're not running into traps, but it's so nice to be like, oh, what's your card do? I don't care. It's gonna be sacrificed for my card. I win. And sometimes they surrender without seeing the second half of my deck. There's sometimes that I win a duel without people seeing the other half of the deck, because this is it's a two-sided deck. Technically 3. but it's very rare to win using only the third part of the deck. It's happened, but it's rare. The minimalist battle, the minimalist second, they don't have characters. Yeah, characters don't have to have Havoc to be good. It obviously helps, but they don't have to have Havoc. This is a good hand. Assuming they don't overwhelm me with negate stuff, this is a really good hand. Or they do that. I did not like that. Luckily, I drew the perfect thing for what they just did. This right here, drawing this first turn or second turn, especially if they don't do anything, is the best thing. Because it's essentially just a free turn. No. What can you do? Second. This is funny. What are you playing at? This would be really funny because the control of this can't switch, and that's what my Greydles are all about. Unfortunately for you, I don't need your card. Unfortunately for me, they don't have another card that I can impact into. But fortunately for me, I have this. Oh, this guy's name is Marin. Like that one girl from the one anime that's really popular right now. Main phase 2. Might as well get more of these, shall I? In down the deck. Okay. I can't tell what the strategy was there, but that was actually well, I could tell what the strategy was. That was a very clever thing to do. You can't switch control for the card. It's a 33 beat stick that can attack twice. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Especially since he probably had like some ash blossoms or something to play around with in his hands. Like he probably had a lot of hand traps. Okay. Any first turn with a kaiju and an owner seal is always a good first turn. I would prefer not Camaciel, but this is fine. I don't like that face down. Let's see what I'm working with here. Shadal's. Ah, ha ha ha. You fool! I don't special summon. I take. Better a threatening wall than a threatening roar than a dimension wall right now. Dimension wall could potentially win me the duel in the next, but we don't know what that was. Yeah, target 2 spells. That's good. Good. Actually bad. It's a good thing I didn't set 2 though. Cannot conduct the battle for the turn. That's a really good card to activate on somebody else's turn. Wow. Ooh. Somebody being a zombie. Nice. This is an interesting strategy, giving me the only card you have. Assuming you summon and attack. There's a chance if he summons and attacks, he did not read my monster's effect. He did not read my monster's effect. He would not have done that. First of all. He read it. He read it afterwards. He read it in the meantime. I am going second. Big oofs, the biggest of oofs. Okay, this is good. This is a pretty good hand. What are you? Oh, are you like, I'm gonna show you my card. This is such cool art. What are you? That's so cool. Let's force it to... I should not have set this. I'm a fool. Should not have set that. Oh, they can't be destroyed. I forgot. I forgot. In that case... Oh. Oh, I just wasted a feather duster. That's not good. Whew. Although the good thing is that that one card was a feather duster, so it's not that big of a deal that that one didn't get destroyed. What worries me is what the other one is. Connection terminated. That sucks. I've had that happen many times where I lose a duel because my connection failed. That happens a lot. I can't tell if it's the game or my Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi is awful. It's not good. Like, it's fast, but it's AT&T, and sometimes they're like, yeah, we know you paid for AT&T, but do we have to? And then it stops working. Mirror Force and Harpy's Feather Duster were the absolute two most menace cards ever, especially Mirror Force. Dude, Mirror Force was a menace until storming Mirror Force became a thing. And then it's like, oh, it no longer destroys. It straight up returns to hand. Because a lot of stuff couldn't be destroyed by card effect or whatever. Set you. This is not a good hand. But you can try to make do. 8 on your thing, which means you don't have a fusion deck. You have something that relies on the extra deck to draw cards, which is fine. It means I don't have to worry about specific fusion stuff. Although he probably has that Destiny hero, because everybody has that Destiny hero. Oh, it is a fusion deck. It's just not what you think. It is still very unfortunate that I didn't draw a better hand. Drawing... You never want to draw Slime Jr. first. And I have 2 of them in this. Although I might toss them, to be fair. I might get rid of them and put 2 more Cobras in there, because I only use 1 Cobra. And he is more of a tuner and a searcher if he gets destroyed. But I'd much rather have the other stuff if he gets destroyed. Which he will be. Ooh, this is not great. What do you do? Discard target on face up monster in the field. At the start of the battle phase, if you do special summon, okay. It's not worth activating this for this. I want it to be destroyed. No, this is a very scary deck to go up against for me. I'm about 50-50 with Dragon Maids because they return to the hand. Dragon Maids are tricky for me to deal with. What do? You can target one Dragon Maid you control. You return that monster to the hand. You can use this Dragon Maid. They do have cool cards. Unfortunately, the Dragon Maid deck suffers in real life from the waifu tax. In that, if you want a deck with anime girls, you're gonna have to pay for it because they're expensive. And it's good. Like, it's a decent deck. Yeah, this is a difficult one to deal with for sure. The only good thing about her being summoned right now, if I get Monster Reborn, that would be the coolest thing ever. Yeah, this is a very difficult deck for me to deal with, for sure. I basically have to start off with, like, the strongest stuff that I have. And getting rid of this is hard, because they special summon from the grave. Hold on, let me see. It might be beneficial if you do special summon one House Dragon Maid from the extra deck. Yeah, let's get rid of it. I still don't fully understand how that deck works, which is annoying. But I'll make it work. My hair grinding is going to really last for 1 hour. Oh, we talk about hair again? I can't deal with mine. Here we go. Is it going to be the thing from the grave? Is it going to be something from the hand? I don't know how this deck works. I have all the low-level Dragon Maids, gold rare, but if you want $2 each. Yeah, well, aren't they like some of the other ones harder to come across? At the end of the battle phase. Well, this is gonna hurt a lot. I paid so much life points to get these cards back on my field. But it's not terrible. I mean... Can't attack with this thing, but... I still think I might lose. Dragon Maids are so scary. Prank kids are easier for me to deal with than this. Prank kids are somewhat, because I just wait for them to summon all their stuff and then I'm like, Kaiju. Mine. You know? This is difficult. This is a difficult one to go up against. I don't like it. Really? The other Baragon was 9 months ago? It's been that long? Because Karetsu, I'm not saying Dragon Maids are like the best deck, but against mine specifically, I struggle. I struggle hard. And this can summon the big one, right? Special summon Dragon Maid monster from your hand or graveyard. Yep. We're gonna see the big one back again. I don't like you. And it sucks too because my face down isn't enough to take care of it. If they had another monster, it would be, but not like this. My face down's really useful for when you have more than one monster. It's one of those cards that I'm always thinking about getting rid of. Okay. The problem is I don't really have the life points to deal with this. Because I can get over this. If I had more life points, because Greydle Slime can take care of it for me. But I would have to essentially take 5,500 points of damage. I'm not doing that. Or I guess 5,000 points of damage, because the second one wouldn't. Karetsu, oh yeah, this deck is a very rogue deck. It's my primary one. It's the one I've been using for years. I tweak it every now and then. Right now it's obviously I had to remove some stuff because some stuff is banned from the fusion thing, but went to get tortillas? Nice. This is actually good. If she attacks, I say she because Dragon Maids. If they attack with all of these cards, it's a good thing. Because I would have a solid wall, assuming they can't negate it, which they probably can. Chimera, you could call. Do I call you Chim or Kim? Or Chim? One of these I know has the chance to destroy the back row, right? 24 minus... What do you lose? It wouldn't be that much. But it would be a good way to bait out the back row. Not that much at all. You can still kill it. You can still take it out. I was really hoping that this one would go up against the other one. Okay. An interesting strategy. Well, I could have used Eagle to get this one, but she would have just bounced it and then summoned the other one. Cannot activate if I okay. Who is? Obito, the big one upstairs. The only one we got. Oh no, that's the one that can destroy stuff, right? It's not a problem for Eagle, but if they know it's Eagle. Well, we'll see. Actually. This is a very complicated duel. Alright, Chimera. Good to know. I'll try to keep that in mind. This is a very complicated duel we got here. What does the other one do? You can summon one dragon monster for using monster in your hand or field of material. Use cards in your graveyard. You can target one dragon-made monster you control. Add this card to your hand. I got an extra 2,000 from this if he decides to play something from the hand. The problem is, I'm not drawing. I'm not drawing anything too useful here. What do you do? I can never remember. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target one dragon, maybe special one dragon monster from your hand or graveyard with defense position that levels one level higher or lower from it. Face of dragon monster you control. And then what do you do? Oh, I haven't. No, I don't have what's his name anymore. If I had Cobra, it'd be one thing. Steal this. If a maid is bounced in the hand, a special summon. Oh, I see. Huh. This is so complicated. This is so obnoxiously complicated. I don't want to deal with this. I hate going up against these chicks. It's not fun. What do you do? Oh, one level higher or lower. Oh, I see. I see where this is going. That's not good. But they only get their effects off during the battle phase, right? Which means I have to get rid of it. But I can't get rid of it. This is complicated. This is insanely complicated. Okay, the way I see it is anytime when another face of dragon made monster you control returns to the hand, except during the damage step, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. This is a very risky move. Doing this essentially gives me two stuff. I want to save Eagle just in case. There's no synchro summoning here, so they're useless to me. But if I flip this to attack position, I can essentially, potentially, assuming their connection doesn't fail, I can steal it. Potentially. This is gonna, if this works, this is gonna cost me so many life points. This is such a dumb strategy. Is it only destroying monsters? Wow. I can't tell if their connection failed or the connection failed. Dang it, I really wanted to see how that was gonna play out. That was gonna go either amazingly great or just horribly bad. That was gonna be very interesting. Oh, little nice. I like I might switch that out. That's a cool one to have. Dang. Ah, man, I really wanted to see how that was gonna play out. That was either gonna go so great or so bad. It was gonna be like a contest of back rows and life points. Because I was about to crash into that thing hard. Ah, man, I'm first. You hate to see it. Well, this isn't a good hand. Especially if they feather dust me. If they feather dust me, I'm done. There's nothing I can do. And showing Greydle impact, unless they know what Greydles can do, or unless they don't know what Greydles can do, they know my strategy here. That said, I have yet to face anybody in this game, and I've played it a lot, anybody with a Greydle deck. So there's a chance they don't know what that is. There's a chance they could just be like, what the heck is that? I don't know. Whatever. You can summon one of that monster in your deck. I don't want to read this. It's too much effort. There's nothing I can do to negate anything, so... This'll work. Since that'll be their only move, I can basically just do that. And then crash into whatever later. Or have a really good monster. In this case, I have two. I think you had a small chance to win off that damage. It was complicated because I had a free 2k on my back row, which whatever, but I was gonna have to crash into a bunch of them hard. Switch to attack. Luna lights are furry waifus. Basically, you gotta get hot in them. I mean, isn't some of the Luna light stuff banned because it's strong? I want to hold off on Wall of Deception. Or Disruption. Greydle impacts effect activates. If I have Gator in my hand, I always get another impact because there's a very good chance to just destroy my back row. Especially since they know now it's a searcher card, and I can just search. Plus, this way I can get Gator's effect off more than likely next turn. Interesting. That is actually a very good card to keep in your hand against my deck. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Ew, that's not great. Yeah, it's worth it. The reason I say it sucks is because I can get my Kaiju, but it's gonna hurt. This is like the worst combination is Alligator versus Star Destroyer, because that's 28 whopping points of damage. Ooh, Zoma would have been interesting. Let's see. If number of attack destroyed monster. Interesting. I want to read a little more what Zoma can do. Let me read up on it. Nice. This card is summoned this way. It's destroyed by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of damage. Oh, that would have been that would have hurt. That would have hurt. But that's an easy 3,300 from a kaiju. Whew. All right, an interesting strategy to keep in mind. This might be the last duel because I been streaming now for almost 2 hours. 2 hours over at this point, which is fine. But I'm also. It's been a long day. Take care, Gustavo. Thanks for dropping by. 5-day homework. Ew. I remember those days. That's a lot of cards. This is decent. This is a decent hand. This is a Time Lord, an Eldritch, or an effect, burn effect deck. Either way, I end my turn. Despia deck. No, it's a True King. Ooh. Immediately after this effect results. What's it say? During your opponent's phase, these tribute summon. Hey, he's a Yoi! Last duel donation. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully you've seen a bit of the stream. You didn't just get here right as I was ending, but thank you so much. Too kind, sir. Too kind. Tribute summon when it face up. It's not a special summon. I don't like that. But thank you so much, Izayoi. Too kind, sir. Yeah, it's a normal summon. It's a good thing I didn't do that. Actually, I think I will continue my main phase. It might have been better to summon Cobra. Activate all these tribute summon monster. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field while those effects are face-up on the skill. Except tribute summon monster during the end phase if you have. Oh! Yeah, you are not gonna like what's about to happen. That card will have no effect on Alligator. Summoning a monster was probably the worst thing they could have done. Okay. Guess what? Guess who still gets their effect in the grave? And during the end phase, if he doesn't have a tribute summon monster, that thing goes away. Is it during his end phase? Send this card during your end phase, yeah. Storming will make his monsters go away. This will make him hurt himself, potentially for game if he destroys this. If he destroys my back row, everything goes away and then we have a problem. Target one monster on the field, destroy it. You cannot activate the following effects in the same chain. You can target one monster you control, destroy it. If you do, okay. During the opponent's main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one. Okay. Oh, it's gonna half my attack. Okay. Yes. Okay. Because he can still activate it, but he's gonna summon a okay, never mind. I was gonna say he would still potentially activate it, summon a monster, but then I'd steal that monster and take him out with it. All right. Oh, man, I want to keep going. I want to keep going because this might be what I just continue doing after the thing. What do I do? How do I check? Here we go, rewards list. How many more do I have left? Huh. What am I at? 6,000 something? So. Okay, I'm still not halfway done. I think that'll be it, though. I think that'll be... Man, I'm having so much fun, though. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think that'll be the stream. I'll definitely come back and stream this again soon, though, because anytime they have a festival, I always play the festival a lot because it's so much more fun and so much more doable than an actual game. But yeah, with that said, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a blast. I had a real blast. I'll definitely be doing this again. The next stream might be Kirby, just because I need to finish it up and I want to start Pokemon Fool's Gold soon. So it'll probably be Kirby. We'll see though. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys come back next time I stream this, because this is a fun game to stream. If you are wanting to see the deck list, and if you want to make this for yourself, as you can see, I won most of my duels in this festival. It's a really good deck. You can tweak it as you see fit. 2 Maxies, 2 Greydle Slimes. Greydle Slime is not really that useful in this festival, just because it's more of a... well, it is useful for searching. It's more of like a synchro card. 3 of these is really good because this basically destroys it and one of your opponent's cards, and then you can take one of their cards. 2 Eagles. I would get a 3rd Eagle and maybe take out one of these. These are good for life points because this deck relies heavily on life points. This is an amazing card. If you get attacked, if you get hit with damage, you can basically make your opponent suffer the same amount of damage. This combined with this, I was talking, I said this in Twitter with Jay not too long ago. This combined with this card is chef's kiss. It's so good. It's basically double damage. This combo has won me duels many times. You get hit with 2,500, you flip this, they get hit with 2,500, you special summon this, they get hit with another 2,500, you win. It's so good. Enough kaijus to be able to run the deck is really good. It's basically this. You can see, take a screenshot if you want. It's up to you. Is the stream tomorrow? I'll try to make it be tomorrow. It is Saturday, so I have the day. So yeah, I'll try to make it be tomorrow. But yeah, that said, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys come